Hello, Aries. Welcome in. Welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. I'm doing your monthly reading here, Aries. So let's dive right in. We're looking at specifically Aries energy, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Cross watchers are always welcome. And specifically, I'm looking at the energies of December 2025, the month ahead, and seeing what divine messages of guidance come through for Aries. So let's get to your reading, Aries. All right, what's the overall energy for Aries in the month of December? News they can use. Thank you. What's hidden from Aries in the month of December? What's hidden until I uncover it? Thank you. Outcome and advice for the month of December for Aries. Ooh, that one hit the ground. All right. A little secretive about the outcome. All right, let's turn the cards over. Let's look at what we've got here. In the overall energy, we have the Ace of Pentacles and the challenge. This card came out like this as a challenge. The Knight of Cups challenging an Ace of Pentacles. So I see the Ace of Pentacles as an opportunity, a seed of potential. So you'll still have to water that seed, plant it in the right soil, so it's got the right conditions to grow. But it's some potential that's coming out, and it's challenged by a Knight of Cups energy. The Knight of Cups could be an illusion. What's in that cup could be real, it could be fantasy, it could be a great idea, but can you plant the seeds in this reality? Does that idea, that fantasy, is it something that you can be created by planting a seed of potential? Let's find out. All right, Aries. What does Aries need to know about the Ace of Pentacles? Clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. You might have several opportunities coming in. Ooh, interesting. Knight of Swords in reverse, Four of Pentacles reverse, Ace of Pentacles. It's Knight of Swords in reverse. Someone's rushing to a negative conclusion and letting go of some foundation, letting go of something that they thought was, that they're like holding on to, clinging to. It's changing. It feels like what I'm seeing here is once you let go of something, feels like that's where we're starting this. You've just let go of something that you're holding on to. And it feels like by letting go of something that's limiting, it creates this new opportunity coming in. Because you're holding on to something else, focusing on something else. But once you let go of that, then it clears your energy, your perception for something new. So what's this Ace of Pentacles? What's the new opportunity that Aries is being given in December? Ace of Wands. This is a lot of new energy. 3 aces where we just started the reading. So this is this feels very new, fresh. It's whatever this is, it's getting you all excited. It feels like the message here is to follow your highest excitement. To let go of something that just wasn't cutting it. that you thought was, you're holding on thinking this is as good as it gets. It feels like once you let go, there's something much more exciting. Something that you enjoy. This could be like a new pathway. So why is the, let's look at this. Seven of Swords reverse, Page of Swords, World card. This new opportunity that's coming in, there's a need to be tactical around the communication. It looks like it expands, leads to, it can. The potential here to World card is a huge expansion. Maybe that's why you're so excited about this new opportunity. World card, it feels like you're leaving an old cycle behind you and you're being perceived. There's achievements, accomplishments. There's a need also to be tactical, to not get ahead of yourself with talking about it or something like that. Being mindful. It looks like there's things that you need to learn along the way, but it takes you to this huge expansion. It's a huge growth, and it feels like something you really, that's lights your fire, Aries. Lighting your fire. I love this. This feels really exciting. Why is the Knight of Cups a challenge? Okay, more aces. Ace of Swords reverse, Ace of Cups. This is a lot of new energy. You might be embarking in a new territory, letting go of something old. You might be setting yourself up as a teacher, as an authority in something. There's a lot of flow energy. It feels like you don't, there's not, there's a lack of sabotaging energy. There's this ease that I'm tuned into. There are new, it just feels very new to you. So there might be a level of uncertainty because it is new, but it looks like you're ready for this, like you're established. That this is very fulfilling emotionally for you and also very healing. Whatever this, it's very new. Let's, I can see why it's challenging because there are emotions here. It feels like there's what you're wanting, what you've been imagining, what you've been dreaming. You're actually figuring out how to plant those seeds and create what you want in this reality, in the 3D. Let me see what this Ace of Swords in reverse is. This is often a foundational lie. Why is the Ace of Swords here? This could be that you've got a negative mindset that needs to turn around. Holy cow, Nine of Pentacles. I feel like there's been a foundational lie that you've had, that you're around your abilities, your ability to create independence, abundance, stability. That you're showing yourself. You're taking it out of the realm of fantasy. And in this new energy, you're really showing what you're capable of. You're planting the seeds. You're following your highest excitement. You're in this flow state energy. It feels like you're really enjoying this new space and what you're doing. And it's like you are able to kind of prove to yourself whatever lie was told about you, or belief that you, limiting belief that you have. That's where we started. it feels like you're letting go of those limiting beliefs, those mindsets that have you staying small, clinging on to Four of Pentacles, when there's really Nine of Pentacles that you have access to. This feels like a lot of growth potential here. All right, Aries, let's look at what's hidden. You have the Two of Swords in reverse, the Six of Wands in reverse, the Eight of Wands in reverse, and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. You're coming out of some type of confusion and having clarity around a public humiliation, something that didn't work out. And it feels like it affected how you perceive yourself, how you perceive others see you. Feels like this disappointment, things didn't go the way you planned, kind of stopped you from any type of action. Very stuck. So what I'm seeing is, in what's hidden, in the past, it feels like you took action on something that didn't work out. And it feels like you were stuck for a while because of the confusion, and you don't want to take that type of action. You don't want to waste your time on something that's not going to work out. It looks like whatever this past situation is that didn't work out, you're getting clarity around it. It feels like that's what you're letting go of, releasing. And there's something about you over-investing in whatever this is. You give too much, and there's a lack of reciprocity. Tell me about the Six of Wands and, okay, Ten of Pentacles reverse. It feels like you had a dream, something that you wanted to build, a legacy. And it looks like it didn't turn out. It didn't work out. It feels like you invested a lot of time and action and energy in something that didn't work out. It feels like it was very disappointing. Why is the Eight of Wands in reverse here? Moon. Okay, so what I'm seeing is you took a lot of action on something that was fantasy, not reality, something that's maybe a little delusional, something that you thought you were working towards, but it was really in this moon energy, not real. And what I've been seeing about this reading is real, tangible, planting seeds, new, very, very new energy. Once you let go of this old situation, old mentality, it looks like in the past you would take action on things that weren't real, which feels very confusing and a kind of like spinning your wheels. You think you're creating your Ten of Pentacles, but you're just exhausting yourself, it looks like. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Two of Pentacles. You're making a different choice. It also looks like someone in the past was able to kind of hoodwink you, juggle you, get you to invest all of your energy and to cling on to them, hold on. So they sold you quite a story, is what I'm getting, to get you to overinvest and put a lot of your own energy, your action, your focus on whatever this past thing was. And it doesn't feel like, it feels like you were the only one that was wanting to build this. Ten of Pentacles. And it feels like they were able to kind of juggle you because of the moon energy of telling you some story, fantasy, that felt believable, that you wanted to believe, that you were taking action on that fantasy because you wanted to create it and make it real. So it looks like in what's hidden, you're getting a lot of clarity around past energies and why there's been a lack of success. And boy, is December looking different. New, 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 new. New you, new energy, maybe new mindset as well. All right, Aries, the outcome and advice. We have the 10 of Cups in reverse. Ending an emotional cycle, emotional overwhelm, disappointment. There's a need with Temperance coming in Sagittarian time. In the month of December, it feels like you're really balancing this out, rebalancing your emotions. Be patient with yourself. It feels like you're healing, rebalancing. This angel has cups and has a toe in the Aquarian ascension pool and is rebalancing the emotions. It takes the time it takes to rebalance these emotions. Disappointment from 10 of Cups in reverse from the past. And Sagittarian energy is also a great time to learn. See something differently. See your life, see yourself differently, and invite this new energy in. Feels like there's been some painful cycles, that there's some rebalancing. I'm perceiving a lot of rebalancing of old. Let that old story die down. And with this Empress coming in, it feels like you are utilizing your feminine energy to grow those seeds. In the Empress card, she has all this wheat around her, and she merely needs to wave her scepter, the wand in her hand, and the wheat grows. Feminine energy. And there's something here about your creative, divine feminine energy, your ability to create what you prefer. And you're transmuting, rebalancing your energies in December and planting new seeds, going towards something new. Even if it's something you're not familiar with, that's new. New isn't, oh, I recognize this. New is, ooh, I'm not sure how to do this. There's uncertainty that comes in with new energy, and that's okay. That's part of new. That new smell. New energy, just like a new car has a new smell to it. And that's not, it could be unfamiliar and be a little uncertain, but those are good things. You want new, is what I'm getting. This looks really beautiful. Also with the Empress healing, also with Temperance healing. It feels like this is a rebalancing in the month of December that's very healing. There's also 4 Swords healing. So take care of yourself and heal. This looks very exciting. So I hope that's helpful, Aries. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to like and share and comment. It really helps me grow this channel. So take care, Aries. Have a great month.